Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Michelle here. I'm the business page owner of WHAM Solutions with Michelle Ship. Thanks for joining me this evening. Want to jump on here real quick and do a quick video for you guys to share some of the tips that I have been sharing with some of my team members here on my business here, my home business. So jumping right into the content. So today I wanted to send this message to everyone because there has been some buzz around with my team here with prospecting. A lot of them needed some help with prospecting and getting some tips, and they wanted to chat with me first on various approaches with some of their leads that they may have. If you're just joining this live, go ahead and comment below where you're viewing from. I would love to see that. Feel free to like, love, share, and tag a team member as well. Right now or thereafter this video is complete. Hey Marina, how's it going? Glad you joined us. Hey Andrea, glad you joined us as well. If you're live here and just watching, feel free to state where you're viewing from. I would love to see that here. Hey there. I'm glad you made it. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about prospecting and talking about some prospecting mistakes that is commonly made for new distributors, or however you want to call them, consultants, working from home. And this is even common with some seasoned consultants as well that work from home and have standard network marketing home businesses. So there was two major ones that I wanted to share with you guys because it really appeared to me this week as that these two concepts keep coming up numerous times in a couple conversations that I had with some of my teammates. So I said, let me just bring it to a live because I need to share with everyone. Okay, so the first common prospecting mistake that most people make is trying to sponsor or enroll everyone that you speak with. This is the first mistake. Now, I know when you're brand new to your home business, you're super excited, you're fired up, and you're really excited about enrolling or sponsoring 100 people, within the first week or first month. It's very common. And even as you grow your business, you're definitely fired up as well throughout the process and feel that you want to speak with a lot of people and enroll a lot of them. But it's funny though, you cannot have that mindset that every person that you share the opportunity with or the product or service that everyone's going to follow you and enroll. It's not going to happen. And sometimes I find that some consultants do try to spend extended periods of time, speaking with the prospect, and over time they almost are trying to convince the prospect that, why they should buy that product or obtain that service or join them in their home business. And it gets really annoying sometimes to the prospects, and it's really a turnoff actually. And what you're doing to yourself is you're just leading yourself with upcoming disappointments because they're not going to want to join you or buy whatever you're offering. So we shouldn't be having each conversation with the intention that you're going to enroll them. The goal of that conversation is, number one, to get to know them a little bit more, build a relationship with them. Next, after that, we need to make sure that we present what we're offering, the product, service, or opportunity, offer it to them. And then after that, after going through the information or using a third-party tool, whether it be a website, a video, a recording, whatever it may be, or your upline, collecting a decision from them, whether it's yes, no, maybe so, but knowing that not everyone is going to join you. And if they say no, no never means never. No means just not right now. So keep that in mind when you're speaking with people. So think of each conversation as getting the information out there, planting the seed, and then making sure you collect a decision, not leaving it open-ended. And then once you obtain the decision, if it's yes, that's awesome. You got a new business partner or a new customer to get your product or service. And if it's no, it's maybe just not right now. May not be the best time for them. Now, we have to think about this as an entrepreneur. We have to think about planting seeds. This is all about, growing your harvest and planting the seed. And the more seeds that you plant, the more exposure you obtain. And we all know this is a numbers game here. So what we need to focus on is saying less to more people. That's what you need to do. Say less to more people. Go ahead and spread the information to everyone possible, that's, a hot lead. Speak with the prospects, build a relationship, You know, definitely need to qualify them for your time as well. You know, when I had another live video a few weeks back about form, using the form system, getting to know them a little bit more before presenting your opportunity, going through the presentation, collecting decision. You know, that's very important. And I feel that sometimes some consultants just leave that and they don't even, you know, ask the magic question. I know sometimes it's a little bit awkward at the point in time, but you have to ask it, because without asking that question, that conversation is really useless. You know, you need to come to that question. And if they say no, you know, we can't sit there and say, oh, woe is me, and crumble like a cracker, because that's not going to happen. You know, you have to keep your posture, you know, posture it up, because there's a whole lot more people out there looking for exactly what you have, you know, whether it be your to join you, because you do have greatness inside of you that you can share and to help develop others, or to obtain your product, service, you know, opportunity, all of that. So keep in mind that all of the people that you speak with are not going to follow you and not join you. So don't think that they all will. But just know that when they say no, no doesn't mean no, like no, never I'm going to join you or obtain that service or product, but just not right now. And don't become emotionally attached to that answer. Don't say, you know, whatever their answer is, it's okay. You're just moving on, you know, just moving right along. And my mantra is next, next, next. That's like, just keep like checking off next, next. So you need to have that mantra as well. Now, the second common mistake with prospecting that I found, and it was really common this week, is prejudging your prospects. So what does this mean, prejudging your prospects? Prejudging your prospects means only speaking with those who you feel would be interested in what you're offering, your product, service, or opportunity. And the truth is, you never know who is going to be actually interested in exactly what you have. And over the years of me working my business, it's pretty funny, because the individuals, like the prospects that I felt inside through our conversation that we had, that I thought they were going to join the business or obtain the service, or, you know, those folks actually did not, you know, move forward and do that. But the prospects that I felt that were, you know, were not, actually did follow through and join me in the business or obtain the service that I have here. And it's pretty ironic how that thinks. And even same thing when you start growing your business and building business partners. You know, some of the individuals that I brought on board, you know, you prospect, you qualify them, and you give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, even though they say they have XYZ skills and they do this and they know that, and when they get on board, and you might be super hyped for them, so excited, you know, this person's going to be number one on the team, but when they show up, they're not showing up. When the game is on, they're gone like Donkey Kong or something, you know, they're not even in the game. But those folks who are kind of just starting and they're maybe really super shy or totally green to home businesses or social media, working online, and then it's awesome seeing them blossom, and then they learn this and they learn that, and it's amazing seeing that click, you know, they get that. And then here they are right in the front line, building right alongside you, or even moving past you. And that's just amazing. That's exciting. So never judge a prospect and prejudge them and thinking if they may or may not be interested, you know. And this comes true as well with this conversation that I had with a teammate here. The gentleman was talking about, you know, our service that we have, and thinking that, you know, I have a friend, I have a group of friends that currently have something in place similar to the service that we offer, and I'm thinking they may not be interested in this because they already have such and so service, you know, just to give you an example. That's what we were talking about. But what he said thereafter, before I even got to chime in, he says, but you know something, Michelle? I stepped up and I stepped out and I just threw it out there, and I said, hey, you know, I'm offering this service, you know, and this is how it works and all of that. And it's funny, when they did that, he got so many responses saying, you know something, I have a service, but it's actually lacking in these areas, and I feel that what you have, you know, I'm intrigued. I feel what you might have may be a good fit for us, either as an addition to what I have or to just kind of, you know, fill in the gaps there. So, and he was amazed, and not only do they need the service, but they know of other people that need the service as well. So that's important, because yes, it may not be good for them, but they can lead you and introduce you to others, like give you a referral to who may be looking for exactly what you have. So keep that in mind. And it's quite another story that was interesting that just happened this week. There's a leader on my team that I work with, and she's doing amazing with the company. She just mentioned that, you know, one of her neighbors just got started a network marketing business as well. It's like a product business. And she just had like a home party, I believe, and she was inviting a lot of people to her home and sharing about the products that she had, and then also talking about how they can become partners, business partners, and things like that. And so there's so much hype going on in her area. And what happened, and she was like, wow, where did all these people come from? Because I got started my business 10 years ago, and I didn't even think that anyone on my block or in my city would be interested in this home business thing and network marketing. And then lo and behold, you see, you know, a neighbor there that not snatched up, but, you know, got the attention of a lot of people in her area and was like, yeah, and they were open to exactly what she had, whether it be her product or joining her as a home business partner. So I thought that was fantastic, and I was just thinking, I was like, wow, you know, if she would have, you know, at that point in time introduced to her neighborhood about the potential of building a home business alongside her, and showing the service that we offer, and it could have been a good fit, you know, but she didn't know and she didn't ask. So we need to make sure that we don't prejudge our prospects and think that they just don't need it because they're not interested, or they may have something similar and not interested at all with ours. Okay, so keep that in mind, that this is a sorting business, yes, you know, and many may not join you now, but it's so funny because once you plant that seed, a lot of other things will come from that, meaning you may be getting more referrals, you would get more confident in your opportunity and presenting it correctly, and then you'll also be able to just learn more about cold market prospecting as well as warm market prospecting, because keeping it open to everyone helps you build more of a diverse group of business partners that you have, so that you have fun. You know, this is all about, you know, when you work from home, it's awesome because you're having fun, but you're also building an empire for you and your family, which is what I absolutely love. So go ahead and keep planting the seeds. Don't become emotionally attached to the result, because it will come if you're staying consistent with yourself. So that's my message for you guys today. Another recap for the 2 prospecting common mistakes that people make. Number 1, trying to sponsor everyone that you connect with, because it's not going to be happening that way. That's being unrealistic, and you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. And number 2, prejudging your prospects and only speaking with those who you think may be interested in it. And this comes true too, especially there's a lot of excitement going on with my team. We have this brand new like this boot camp that we have going on for all the new folks just starting. It's awesome. I'm excited to be a breakout leader. I'm going to be training and coaching, and this comes true when you're trying to reach new levels in your company as well. Don't be afraid to speak with people who may be in your warm market. You don't know, they may or may not be interested, but if they are not, like we always say, some will, some won't, so what? Someone's always waiting, you know. And no may mean no right now, but not, that doesn't mean never, because they may follow up. And if you have that posture that you didn't become attached to that conversation, attached to them, that follow-up in the future is going to be so much easier, because they feel like, wow, you know, they were not attached to me, just said, okay, no problem, moving right along, you know. And that becomes, you know, magnetic, and people like that about you. So keep that in mind when you're prospecting. So quick tips for you tonight. Hopefully that was helpful. Hey, if you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, give it a love, like, wow, all that good stuff. Feel free to tag a teammate that you feel that may greatly benefit from this message. And go ahead, if you want to share anything with me, go go ahead and comment below, or you can go ahead and even send me a quick message on my business page. Again, it's Wham Solutions with Michelle Shipp here on Facebook. Go ahead, send me a personal message. I do personally check every single message that is in my inbox there. I do take the time to respond, so go ahead and send me a message. I'm always happy to connect with new folks here, and also folks on my team. Love to see you here. So let's see, we have a few other people here. Hey Sarah, glad you made it. We have a few other people here. I see scrolling through. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you made it this evening. So have a good evening, and I'll speak with you soon. Bye guys.